What's up, guys? Long time no see. This week I am going to be stealth camping behind a Chipotle, pretty much a big shopping center with a Chipotle in it. It's 5 guys, a few Panera bread, a few restaurants, and veterinary clinics and the such. I'm trying to be quiet because there's quite a few people around, even though it's the 4th of July evening. I thought there'd be less people, so trying to keep a low profile. So there's this kind of dry creek bed that I am following to get down behind Chipotle. But it's kind of this little wooded, just tiny little patch between this shopping center right here, and there's a church up there. So really from both sides I see a person. Okay, I have arrived. I think I might have rubbed up on some poison ivy, but I think I should be alright. Other than that, I'm just trying to keep a low profile because there are quite a few people around still. But yeah, this is kind of where I was looking. It is very rocky and probably not going to be super comfortable, to be honest. So what I think I'll do is I will probably cook down here, and then right out here there's Chipotle and Panera. I can't see very well, but there's Chipotle and Panera down there, and there's this kind of little grassy kind of median, I don't know what it's really called, but it's on top of a brick wall above the parking lot, and there's kind of a divot. So if I think I lay like on that grass closest to me, I might be able to get away with sleeping there. It's kind of exposed. We'll see. Once it gets dark, I'll probably set up and see the condition of the parking lot, how many people are here, and see if that exposed area is a good idea or not. But at the moment, I think I'm gonna probably cook some food tonight for dinner. Didn't bring the most appetizing meal, to be honest. I was planning on going to Chipotle for dinner, but they close at 3 o'clock as it is the 4th of July. So instead I brought 2 different powders. Now one of these is milk. This is powdered milk. And then this one is powdered eggs. So I'm going to have a powdered milk and egg dinner. I did also bring a little bit of bacon because it would have been kind of sad with just milk and eggs. So yeah, it's going to be a very bare bones dinner. I've used the powdered milk before, have never used the powdered eggs, and I want to try them out and see if they're any good. Really does not smell like egg. It smells more like peanut butter to me. It's kind of interesting. Alrighty, got my food, got eggs and bacon, and I got some milk. It's my nice little powdered dinner. When I find out that they have powdered bacon, I'll try that too. But sadly, they only have eggs and milk, and there's other things like peanut butter, but I made way too many eggs. First time doing it, so I overdid the eggs a little bit. You know, the bacon's bacon, so it's pretty good. And the eggs have a pretty good texture. They are just very, very flavorless, and they feel like eggs in your mouth. They don't really taste like them. If I were gonna do that again, I would definitely bring like some kind of seasoning. I feel like it would make them a lot better. Let's try the milk. The milk, on the other hand, is actually pretty good. I really do quite like that. It's doesn't really taste like regular milk. It's got a much kind of creamier taste. Kind of tastes like half and half more. But it's pretty good, especially for coming from a powder. So starting for powder form it's obviously a lot lighter, so it's good for backpacking. But it is a pain to actually prepare. So you gotta mix all of it. It takes a lot longer, and it's obviously not as good. But overall, I give this meal probably like a maybe like a 6 out of 10. The bacon definitely brings it up quite a bit. The rest of it's very, very average. But you know, it's not too bad. And it is actually starting to get a little dark. We're just on dusk at the moment, and it should be dark in the next half hour or so. So I think at that point I might wait for some of the cars to clear out a little bit more, but I should pretty soon be able to set up my actual sleeping arrangements. And since it's the 4th of July, I am really hoping that I get to see some fireworks. I'm in the middle of this little town, pretty good sized town, so they may have fireworks, and I'll at least hear them. I know that. Hopefully I can see them too. Okay, I'm gonna check out the parking lot. See. Oh man, it's spiky. Spiky. Oh wow. Yeah, there are fireworks. There are still quite a few people in the parking lot. Trying to keep my head down. There's people. There's a car pointed right at me. Luckily, I have this wall here that I'm up on top of, so because of the angle, you can't really see me unless if I stand up. I'm gonna try to get around this building corner. Should be out of the sight of pretty much all the cars right here, but there's Panera right there. You can see workers inside, but it looks like they just closed recently. And Chipotle is down there on the other side of that building. Wish they were open. I even wore my Chipotle shirt, so I was expecting I'd be eating there tonight, but I won't be, sadly. I was just eating some sad eggs. Yeah, I worked at Chipotle during college. I pretty much worked there for like half a year, and it really sucked. My current plan is to basically sleep right behind this tree right here. As you can see, I'm on the upside of this wall, so visibility from the road down there would be very minimal, unless if someone walked up here when I'm laying. No one would really be able to find me. The bugs out here are surprisingly bad. I really kind of wish I were bug spray or something, because they are kind of driving me a little bit crazy. Hopefully I don't get any ticks as well. I got bit by one recently. Yeah, being a little brave here, but you can see I'm up here on this wall, this kind of terrace. And this is the road right below it. There's a veterinary clinic in this building. 5 guys actually down at the bottom. And as I was saying, Chipotle, Panera. Not the best 4th of July. Trump and his administration and the Senate just passed the big beautiful bill. A completely BS bill, I would say. Yeah, it sucks. It basically lowers taxes for the top 1%. Doesn't really do anything for poor people. Yeah, pretty much guts Medicare. So it's a pretty tragic situation here in the US. And it really shows you the true colors of this administration. Okay, the parking lot finally looks like it pretty much cleared out, so I think it's safe to set up my little sleeping arrangement. There's still one car down there in the parking lot. I'm all set up now, and it's about 10:30. Still a few cars around, but I think the risk of being caught is pretty minimal here. As I said, I got this nice wall I'm up on, so unless someone came up here, or there's actually a door right there on the side of the building on the 2nd floor, be caught, and I don't see anyone going through that door at this time of night. Maybe in the morning, and that's kind of why I want to get up pretty early and get out of here, because workers might be setting up and using that door, so it'd be very easy to see me from it. That's the door I'm talking about, so they might use that in the morning, and it's pretty much a straight shot to my little bed, so yeah. I want to get out of here pretty early. Sweet. The car actually just left. I didn't see it go, but I didn't notice it leave, but it's gone. So there's McDonald's down there. So there's 5 guys. That's the one I'm closest to. I'm right up here. Second thoughts about going to see Chipotle. Pretty much the only way to access it is to go out onto the parking lot and walk around the building. It's probably not a great idea. So when I was walking back over to my sleeping bag, basically there's a veterinary clinic right next to me. The building closest to me is right above the 5 guys I showed. And it looks like there's still people inside. I saw a woman inside walking around. And that's the clinic with a door that's like facing me pretty much directly. The only thing blocking me is this tiny little tree here from that door. So I'm starting to have second thoughts about camping right here. just because it doesn't look like they're closed yet. And I don't want someone coming out this door and just, you know, seeing me right away. But so I decided to move up the slope a bit along that fence, but at the top there's another parking lot, and that parking lot was still had a lot of cars. I think it's the veterinary clinic parking lot, and there was a lady who actually came outside while I was like standing there and just checking the place out. I had to duck and hide, but so I was thinking about camping up there, but there's too much activity up there. And people still working in the clinic, and it's the wall's lower there, so it's easier to see up top and see me. So decided I'm just gonna kind of retreat back into the woods. And now I found luckily I found a fairly decently flat spot, not on the rocky creek bed. Exploring the area a bit before I set up, go to bed. This is pretty much above where I ate and where I'm going to be sleeping. And this is right above it. And there's some cameras, but hopefully they don't see me. I think this is like a church. And there's one truck still parked, but they were parked when I first got here, so. Back into the woods. Before I go to bed, I forgot to mention I have some very exciting news. In late September 22nd, we are going to go hike the John Muir Trail out in California, following the High Sierra. So I plan on doing a video series following my journey along that. It's about 220 miles. I'm gonna hike Mount Whitney, the tallest mountain in the lower 48, and do some good old fun and backpacking. Yeah, you guys got that to look forward to. I haven't been making as many videos recently. I'd like to get back into it a little bit more, but I want to spread my wings a little bit and do some different things other than stealth camping. I think I'll sleep pretty well here. The thing I like about this spot as well is that it is a little more shielded from the light, so I should be able to sleep a little better back here. Also, just knowing that I'm much less likely to get caught in here. I actually see a cat right now running around in the grass yard I was laying in. Hey kitty! Anyways guys, see you around. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. See ya. Hey, good morning guys. I did not sleep very well last night. I went to bed a little bit too late at like 12. Probably didn't fall asleep for like 30-40 minutes. And then the whole night I was very restless. There were bugs. This was a very rocky spot. I had rocks like kind of digging into my side and my legs. So that kind of sucked as well. Yeah, I mean, I made it, and I did get some sleep, so there's that. That's good. But other than that, I'm gonna go get some coffee, and yeah, Have a nice day.